Hello, and welcome to WQLN PBS Homeroom. I'm Miss Heather, and this is my friend Twiggle, and he actually brought a friend with him today, Pete the cat. Look, what are you guys doing? Do you know what this is? It's a baseball. Are you guys gonna play baseball today? I love that. Pete, are you gonna play baseball today? We actually have a story later about Pete the cat playing baseball. So I think it's really cool that you invited him to come today. Look at all these sports balls that I have today. We are gonna talk about sports today. And look at all the different kinds of balls that we have. We are gonna talk about so many different kinds of sports and the balls that you use when you play those sports. And we're gonna do a math lesson today. And we are going to count all the different kinds of balls, look at the different sizes of the balls, and we are also maybe gonna do some patterns too with the balls. Doesn't that sound fun? You know what? I'm gonna go get ready, and we are gonna start our lesson today on sports and the balls that you use to play them. I'll be right back. Today, we are going to do a math lesson, and I made a special lesson for us on my board, and I want you guys to help me. So today, we're gonna talk about all the different kinds of balls that we are going to count. So let's look at them first and see if you know what they are. Are you ready? Here we go. The first one is a football. It's a football, and you throw the football. This one is a basketball, and you bounce the basketball. And the next one is a baseball. And with the baseball, you throw it and you hit it with the bat, right? Let's see what else there is. I love talking about sports. Let's see. We have a soccer ball. And a soccer ball, you kick the ball. You have to kick it into the net. A softball. A softball is a bigger ball than a baseball, and it feels a little bit softer. And sometimes girls will use a softball to play ball, and sometimes when you get older, you use a softball to play ball. But that is a softball. And a golf ball. A golf ball, you hit it with a golf club. These are all balls that you use for sports. Let's see, I think I have even a few more. Let's see what this one is. That is a tennis ball, and you hit the tennis ball with a tennis racket. That's a playground ball. We have those that we play with on our playground. They're the same. We kick them and we throw them. That's a kickball or a playground ball. That is a volleyball. And with a volleyball, you hit it over the net. You don't want it to drop on the floor, so you just have to keep hitting it. And a bowling ball. A bowling ball has holes in it, and you put your fingers in it, and you roll it down, 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 down the long floor, and you try to hit the bowling pins at the end. So that's a bowling ball. Isn't that amazing? So let's count all of the balls that we just talked about. There were a lot, so let's see how many we have. Help me count, okay? Because it's always so much easier when you help me, okay? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now down here, look down here. 6, it's that little tiny golf ball. 7, 8, there's that tennis ball. 9 is the volleyball, and there's one left. That makes 10. So we talked about 10 different kinds of balls, and you know what, there's even more than that, but these are the 10 that we are going to talk about today in our math lesson. 10 balls that you use to play sports. Now, another fancy word for a ball is a sphere. A sphere has no edges. It's round and you can hold it. That is a sphere. We're going to now do them in ordinal numbers. So sometimes when you really want to go up to bat when you're playing basketball, but you want to go up first. You want to go up in baseball and you want to be first. That's an ordinal number when you want to be first. So let's see what's first. The golf ball is first. Second, biggest. Third biggest, they're getting bigger. See, this is the smallest ball, then the tennis ball, then the baseball. So they're getting bigger as we go along. Let's see what's fourth. The softball. Fifth is the kickball. What number is that? We already did 5, so this one would be 6th. 6th is the bowling ball. 7th is the volleyball. The 8th biggest sphere ball is the soccer ball. Which one do you think is going to be 9th? It would be the biggest one that we talked about. Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. It's orange. You bounce it. It's a basketball. That is 9th. So we put them into ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth. Isn't that cool? And we put them in order by size. Now, we talked about which one was the biggest and which one was the smallest. Can you remember from the last screen which one was first and which one was last? Because the first one was the smallest. Which one was the biggest ball? Who remembers? I'll give you another hint. It was orange and you bounce it. It was the basketball. The basketball is the biggest of the balls that we're talking about today in sports. And the smallest one is a golf ball. So look it. Here's a golf ball. Let's see if I can get this. Here's a basketball. Look at this. This one's the biggest. This one's the smallest. Very good. You guys are so smart. Let me put my golf ball back. Okay, let's see what's next. These balls are also in our spheres, and they are put into order by size. So we already did that before, but I want you to look. When you keep going, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, the balls are getting bigger. 7th, 8th, 9th. So they get bigger in our order. So the smallest is in line first, and the biggest is in line last. Pretty cool, right? This is math. This is preschool math. You're so smart. Now, we're gonna do a simple pattern. Now, we've done patterns before, but your very simple pattern is an A-B pattern, and I'll show you what that means, okay? Let's see, I'm gonna do it first, and then I'm gonna see if you can help me finish it. This is a simple A-B pattern, and patterns are also math. Our brains are getting so big. Are you ready? Let's do the simple pattern. So the first one is football, baseball, football, baseball, football. What goes next? Let's go back over it again. Football, baseball, football, baseball, football. What goes next? Baseball. Let's see if you're right. You are. And what goes after the baseball? What comes after the baseball? Football. You're so smart. All right, this is the last one. Let's sing it together. Ready? Let's do it all together, and we'll figure out what that very last one is. Ready? Football, baseball, football, baseball, football, baseball, football, baseball. You guys are so smart. Yay! You guys are great. All right, we're going to do another pattern. This one's called an AAB pattern. That means there's gonna be two the same and one different. I'll show you. You ready? I'm gonna do it first, and then I want you to help me finish, okay? Here we go. Let's see, wonder what balls we're gonna use this time. Soft ball, soft ball. Basketball. Softball, softball. Basketball. Let's come down here now. Softball, softball. What is going to come next? Let's go back to the beginning. Ready? Softball, softball, basketball. Softball, softball, basketball. Softball, softball, basketball. Yay, you're right. So what would go next? After the basketball goes softball, softball, basketball. Yay, good job. What a great team. We're a good team. We're like our own little school team right here. Our school team is like, our school family is like a math team. We're doing great. Okay, the last one we're gonna do is called an ABC pattern. That means there's gonna be 3 different balls. Can you remember? Make sure your brain is awake. We gotta make sure that we get this because this one's gonna be the hardest one. Are you ready? We can do it. Ready? Wonder what balls we're gonna use. Let's see. I'll go first. You ready? Golf ball, soccer ball, tennis ball. Okay. Golf ball, soccer ball, tennis ball, golf ball. Let's look again. Golf ball, soccer ball, tennis ball. Golf ball, soccer ball, tennis ball. Golf ball. What goes next? What comes after the golf ball? Soccer ball, tennis ball, golf ball, soccer ball, tennis ball. Wow, you guys are amazing. You did the hardest pattern. I'm so proud of you. That's wonderful. Very good. That was so wonderful, and you guys did so great. We counted them in order of their size. We did ordinal numbers. That means first, second, third, fourth, and you can keep going. We talked about all the different kinds of balls, and the special name for the ball is called a sphere. A sphere has no edges, and it's a ball, and you hold it. That is a sphere. And we did patterns, and we found numbers. We are a math team for sure, and you guys did so great. I am going to go get stuff ready. We're gonna do the coolest art project today. And I'm gonna go get this stuff ready and get rid of these balls so I have room, and I will be right back. Hi guys, I got all my stuff ready. Look, did you even see I have my baseball hat on today? I'm ready to go to a baseball game. My son's on the baseball team and we've got a game later, so I am ready to go. But first, we've got a cool art project to do. And if you need to look at the instructions on how to do it, you can go to WQLN PBS.org to our Learning at Home page, and it will show you all the stuff you need to make this. So we are going to make tennis rackets and a tennis ball. How are we gonna do that? It's gonna be really fun. This is what a real tennis ball looks like, okay? And you hit it with a racket, with like a paddle, kind of. We're gonna make these today. So I'm gonna put the real tennis ball down, and I'm gonna show you what you're gonna need today, okay? I brought all my markers to the table, so you're gonna need markers. If you don't have markers, you can use crayons, you can use pencils, you can use paint, you can use whatever you want, because remember what I always tell you guys. When you're doing these home activities, you're the artist. You can do it however you want, so you choose what you want to use. But today I'm gonna use markers. You're going to need some scissors. I have 2 paper plates. Wonder what we're gonna use those for. I'll show you. I have some tape. That's what my scissors are for, because I'm using the really heavy duty tape that I have to cut because it doesn't come off very easily. I have a marker. I have 2 large craft sticks. They're like popsicle sticks for a really big popsicle. And a balloon. A yellow balloon. This is gonna be the soccer ball. The tennis ball. Can you believe this? This is gonna be the tennis ball. So let me show you what we're gonna do, okay? The first thing I want you to do is you're gonna get 2 pieces of tape, okay? Where is the beginning of the tape here? Here it is. All right, I need 2 pieces of tape. 1, 2, okay. Now, I'm going to tape this stick onto my paper plate. Watch this, I'll show you. See how I put the tape right on there? And it's the good heavy tape so that it doesn't come off. You see that? And I have to do the same thing for the other one because this is something that is fun to play with a friend. Someone in your family. Twiggle and Pete the cat probably want to do it later. So see that? We have 2 of them now. This is going to be the tennis racket. But I'm going to decorate it because this is where being an artist is so fun. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to decorate. I'm just going to make some squiggles, some blue squiggles. And I think I will get red and make some red lines in here. And I think I'll get orange and make some more squiggles. You can do whatever you want. You can make rainbows, you can make sports balls on yours, you can make designs, you can do whatever you want. Purple. I think I'm gonna make some purple dots. You can fill it up the whole way. You can write your name on it. You can do whatever you want. You can make it your very own paddle. And you'll have to do 2 of them, right? I did 1. This one, maybe I'll just do lines. Maybe I'll make a rainbow kind of lines. I got red lines, blue lines. What other color? We used red and blue. How about orange? We'll use an orange line. I'm making a pattern. Yellow. What color am I missing? Purple. And the last one I'm going to use is green. Actually, maybe I will put green lines going this way. Because you know what? When you're an artist, you can do whatever you want, right? See? So now we have our paddles ready for playing tennis. But what are we going to use for a ball? This ball would be way too heavy. It would break our craft. So what could we use? Do you remember? This, I told you that you need a balloon. I'll show you what we're going to do. You might need a grown-up to help you with this, and that's okay. But we're going to blow this up, but we're not going to blow it up very hard. We want to leave it kind of smushy, okay? So I'm going to put just a little bit of air in it. I hope Miss Heather can do it. You ready? And then you can have a grown-up tie it. See, I'm not doing it very big, am I? I'm just going to make it soft and little for hitting. See, like that. Then you can take a marker. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna draw on the marker. And you can draw the lines like a tennis ball has. See that? Then you can play all kinds of games with this. You can, at a table, you can bounce it back and forth with your friend. You can practice balancing it so that it doesn't fall. Or you can hit it up in the air and play it so that it's like a volleyball kind of, and you're keeping it up in the air. You can do all kinds of fun things. And you made it yourself. I think that's a pretty cool thing, and I hope you have a chance to do it. And you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. You ready? Pretty cool. I hope you get a chance to try and make these. These are so fun. You can make your own sports. We just made our own tennis rackets and tennis ball. Pretty cool. I have got a great story for you guys today. It's about Pete the cat, and it's about baseball. And I'm going to go get Pete, and I'm gonna go get Twiggle, and we're gonna read it together. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I told you I was gonna bring Pete, because guess what? This is his story about a baseball game that he was in. And he got himself into a little bit of a rut. That means he wasn't maybe having the greatest game, but he sure did still have a great attitude. That means he stayed very calm and was very kind still. So let's read the story, Pete. I just love your story so much. This story is, the author is James Dean, and the illustrator is James Dean. That means he wrote the words and drew the pictures. All right, Twiggle and Pete, here we go. I've got a great story. Pete the cat, play ball. Are you ready? Here comes Pete the cat. Pete has a mitt, that's his baseball glove. He has a bat and a ball. What will Pete do today? What do you think he's gonna do? He has a baseball bat, he has his glove, he's got his hat on, his uniform. His uniform is what you wear with your team so that you're all dressed the same. I think he's gonna play baseball. Let's see. Pete will play baseball. Today is the big game. The Rocks are playing the roles. Pete and his team get set and they play catch, and they take turns hitting. So they're taking turns, they're sharing. That's part of playing ball, is you have to share. It's time to play ball. The Rocks bat first. Pete waits his turn. Sometimes it's hard to wait your turn, isn't it? But Pete is very patient and he waits until it's his turn, because that's being a good sport. Crack! The batter hits the ball. He runs to first base. Way to go, Pete cheers. Oh, he's being such a good sport. He's saying, way to go, good job. Batter up, says the umpire. Pete goes up to bat. Finally, it's his turn. Finally, he gets a chance to go up and try and hit the ball with the bat. The pitcher throws the ball. Pete swings the bat. He misses the ball. Strike one. If you get 3 strikes, you're out. So he has 2 more chances. He has 3. He already used 1. So there's 2 left. All right, come on, Pete. You can do it. The pitcher pitches the ball again. Pete swings too high. Strike 2. 2. Now he has 2. So you're allowed 3, and he's already used 2. So how many? If he gets 1 more strike, he's out. The pitcher winds up. He throws. Pete strikes out. Yeah, it happens sometimes, right? It does happen, but Pete is not sad. You know why? Because he did his best. Good job, Pete. That's all you need to do. Just try your best. Sometimes you strike out. Pete's friend Ben is up now. Ben hits a home run. That's really good. That means he hit it so hard that he gets to go around all the bases and score a run. Way to go! Cheers, Pete. That's so nice of him. You're being such a nice friend, Pete. He said, good job. I love that. The Rolls go up to bat. The Rocks go to the field. Crack! Here comes a fly ball. I got it, calls Pete. See, there goes the ball. Is it gonna go right into his glove? He's supposed to catch it. Let's see if he catches it. The ball hits his mitt, or his glove. Mitt and glove mean the same thing. But guess what? Pete drops it. See, it fell right out of his glove. But guess what? He's not sad. You know why? Because he did his best. Good job, Pete. Good job not getting sad. You try again next time. Another hit. This time, Pete catches it, but he throws it too far. See, he was supposed to throw it there, and he threw it too far, and his friend couldn't catch it. Pete is up at bat again. He wants to hit the ball. Okay, Pete, it's your turn again. This time, maybe he won't strike out. Let's see. The first pitch is too low. Pete doesn't swing. Ball 1. Now with balls, you're allowed to have 4, and if you get 4 of them, you can go to base. You don't even have to hit it. Let's see. The next pitch is too high. Ball, he doesn't swing. Ball 2. The third pitch is inside. The fourth pitch is outside. Pete gets 4 balls. Pete wanted to get a hit, but a walk is cool too. So he gets to get on base. That's good. Good job, Pete. The next batter gets a hit, and Pete runs as fast as he can. Pete wants to score, but he's out at home plate. Pete is not sad because he did his best. Oh, Pete, that's so great. He almost got home to make a point, but he got out. Good job trying, Pete. Oh, he ran as fast as he could. The game is over. The Rocks win 6-3. Way to go, calls Pete. Good game, the Rocks say. Good game, the Rolls say. Look at, that's Pete's team is in red, and the other team is in yellow, and they're giving them a high five. They're being such good sports. Pete did his best. He had fun. What a great game. So there's his team. That's his baseball team. They're like a baseball family. I hope you felt like a little bit like our school family today, and you enjoyed having a great math lesson. I know your brains got bigger. You guys worked really hard and did such a great job. And I just hope that you have a great week. But you know what I really hope? I hope that you keep reading, keep learning, and keep watching us on WQLN PBS, where learning comes to life. And it came to life today, didn't it? And you guys probably are ready to go outside and play ball, right? All right, we'll get our stuff. We need a bat, you need a helmet, and we'll get the glove and we'll go out and catch. Deal? Okay. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Have a great week.